Good afternoon, world. It's 4:30. Hope you guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday. I talked about Skiv source. I just cleaned my room a little bit. Yeah, I moved my chair. I swept it. I mopped the back here. It was getting a little bit dirty, and I put all the cans in the bag. And now my room's still pretty clean. So it's clean again. It wasn't that dirty out. I wanted to clean a little bit that way it doesn't get too messy. It's not fun when you clean the room. You clean your room and it's really messy, right? It takes me like 45 minutes to an hour to clean it. Yeah. And I have to charge my phone, so I decided to kill time. Charge my phone upstairs while I clean my room. It took me like 10 minutes to clean my room. Well, it wasn't that long. 12 minutes to clean my room. It wasn't that long. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday about Skiv Entertainment and Zanus, my Zanus movie project. Yeah, how Skiv will blow out of the water. Skiv source will blow out of the water. I'm going to show here. No, I didn't. I'm gonna eventually go and be serious again, but right now I'm so tired, man. I'm not in the mood. But maybe next week I'll start eating good food too, because I've been eating junk food all week, man. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday about Zanus. How Zanus will be the best movie children ever made. Yeah, man. You'll see what I mean when you read my book. I wrote a masterpiece. An amazing book. There's a reason why the gays won't control my brand. But zero, man. That money's for me. VJ, it's not for you. All the money in the world goes to you, and you won't let me make money in this world. And when I pour my blood into my book, you want to control my book too. No. The billions off the book is for me, VJ. It's not for you. I mean, how much do you make off your book? My guess is 10 to 20 billion, but I might make more. I might make perhaps 30, 40, 50, even 50 billion, even 90, 100. If everyone in the world buys it, I'll be pulling in my 90, 100, $80 billion off the book. Yeah. But it's highly unlikely. The English-speaking people in the world won't buy it. The non-English people in the world won't buy it because they don't understand the book. So it's going to be the English-speaking world. So it narrows it down to 10, 14, 20, maybe $22 billion. But my guess, I think maybe 14 billion I make off the book. Around there. 10 to 14. 14 billion I make off the book. That's enough money for me and VJ to start Skiv Entertainment together. Our own film studio. Yeah. So all the music artists are praying you start a music production company. Yeah. Because they also want out of the Hollywood system too, right? I'm not going to start a music production company, but I can easily start a music production company, and you collaborate with artists, and you pay them a rich salary, and you give them royalties, and you get them out of the Hollywood system. But I don't want to start a music production company. If I did start a music production company, it'd be like Skiv Source. You have like the B-listers, the A-listers, and the A-list actors like Biebs, Post Malone, Drake, and all those guys. They're praying, yeah, hopefully Ivan starts a music production company so he can get us out of the Hollywood system, yeah. Because all those celebrities want out of the Hollywood system. Ivan's a ticket out of the Hollywood system, obviously. They pay you more than what you make in Hollywood, and I give you your freedom. You don't have to do anything, because I'm a clean businessman, I'm not dirty. I'm not doing like the gatekeepers who are going to turn me into a porn star and kill me to make money off my book and be my wife. I'm not dirty like those guys, man. I'm 100% clean. I'll never ever make an actor pay to make his money. Yeah, man, it's not who I am. Alright, you're crazy, man. You're letting all these guys make their free money. I'm like, I don't know why you guys. I don't know who came up with this idea. It boggles my mind. I don't know who came up with this idea that to be rich in this world, you have to pay a price for it. Like, why do you have to pay a price to be rich? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's not fair, Ivan. You're living that dream life. You have to pay a price for it. I'm like, no, you can be rich and still have freedom, man. I don't know why people think you have to pay a price to make your money. I would never make an actor do it to make his money. It's against who I am. And VJ is holy too, obviously. He's like, yeah, Ivan, give all the actors their freedom. Don't make them pay. We don't want to be dirty. Yeah, I don't want to be a dirty businessman. All the Hollywood actors I get out of the Hollywood system, they get their freedom with me. And I pay you more than what you make in Hollywood hours. All I ask is that you work your ass off for me. I have to worry about it. And they work even harder than me than they do in Hollywood. Because I pay more money and my company's better in Hollywood. I give them better perks. And I give them the freedom too. Don't forget that. It's nice to make all those millions. Live that life. To live a rich life and be free, man. It's an amazing feeling. That's not a big reason, though. Like, the Hollywood actors will gladly do it to make their money, right? Anyone will gladly do it to make their money. My point is, I'm a clean, holy guy. I'm not going to let any of the actors pay a price. I'm not going to have Peter, even though Peter signed his on a $1.4 billion deal, he gets his freedom. I'm not going to make him pay to make that money. He's like, thank you, Ivan. He might tear up. He's like, Ivan, you're paying me all this money. There's no strings attached to this contract. I'm like, no, Peter. You get your freedom with me and VJ. Me and VJ got our freedom. You get your freedom with us. He's like, thank you, Ivan. This is my ticket out of the Hollywood system. I can retire after this, Ivan. Yeah. My movie's Peter's ticket out of the Hollywood system. He made so much money. I don't know. It's $700 million. He can retire after that. He doesn't even have to work in Hollywood. Yeah. Peter. Mel Gibson, too. Yeah. Samsara? Yeah, I just found out that Carl Urban is worth $20 million. Last time I checked, he was worth $3 million. So Carl Urban is a smaller A-lister actor. He did Star Trek, he did Dread, he did other movies and Zen. He's an A-list actor. So I have to pay him more. Cornelius is a pretty major character. He's a supporting character. So Carl Urban, I can pay him is like 8.2. Why? I'm bigger than John. I know Carl Urban, but Cornelius doesn't contribute as much to the role as John as Tacitonius. So Carl Urban, I can pay him. He's a bit bigger than that in service. I can pay him as 8.2. For his base, but I'll give him more for the royalties than John Boyega. John Boyega gets 8. Iron Circus gets like 10.8. I can give Carl Urban 10.8 at the back end. For the movie, that's like a $19 million deal for Carl Urban. You can pay him $2 million for the game. $21 million deal. So Carl Urban sounded like a $7 million deal in his New Zealand money. $28 million in New Zealand money. It's not a massive contract. Walking away like 11, 12 million is bank after taxes. 11 million is bank after taxes. 10 million is bank. It's not a massive contract. Yeah, I'm gonna work much harder for you. Like I made nothing for Lord of the Rings, Ivan. Yeah, but Lord of the Rings launched Carl Urban's career. Carl Urban was not that big of an actor when he did Lord of the Rings, but Lord of the Rings launched his career. Yeah, Lord of the Rings launched all the Hollywood actors' careers except for Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen was already an A-list actor when he did Lord of the Rings. He was doing X-Men. He was already an A-list actor, Ian McKellen. Obviously, was all the other actors. Lord of the Rings pretty much launched their careers. So even though they made peanuts, at least Lord of the Rings opened the door for them and it launched their careers. It launched Orlando Bloom's career, Elijah Wood's career. Sean, they're all multi-millionaires. They're doing pretty good. All Lord of the Rings actors. It launched all their careers, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. Just like my movie will launch all the Hollywood actors' careers, but even though I launched their careers, they're still competing with my movie, hence there's side tension. Some of them will have okay careers, some of them will have very successful careers in Hollywood. But chances are most of them will probably have okay careers. Because once I'm king, it's the end of the world, man. Like once you see my movie, all these other movies are all the side tension. The world's gonna be watching my movie over and over again over all these other Hollywood movies, right? And hence why it's like, yeah. But some of them will have very successful careers. But I told you, even though they're very successful in Hollywood as Zane stars, their careers are side tension. Me and BJ are the main event, man. Our Skiv company is the main event. Me and BJ. Yeah, man. It's the main event. Yeah. Skiv will be the new Hollywood. It's like the better, the updated Hollywood. Because I'm putting out bigger budget movies. $1.8 billion for Zanus, 700, I don't know, 40 million for The Great Escape. Honestly, I have to make The Great Escape for 740 million to afford to pay Matt Damon his contract. Yeah. That's why The Great Escape will have crazy budget. There's a lot of A-listers in that movie, man. Yeah, Matt Damon, I have to pay him his 23 million salary and a 15.5 million bonus, signing bonus. And he gets his like 82 million of the back end. 80, you give him 83. A bit more than Scarlett because he's bigger than Scarlett and Ben. Matt Damon. He doesn't make that haul. You can give him pay him a 7.5 million for the game, and you give him like 3 million for the merch. So Matt Damon signed a what? 23 plus 15.5 plus 83 plus 7.5 plus 3, and he gets 300K for the merch. Sorry, for the promos. Yeah, Matt Damon signed like a 132 million deal in Canadian money, which is like I don't know, a 90 million deal in American money. I don't know, 87 million deal in American, 90 million deal in American money. Matt Damon doesn't make 130 what? 32 million Hollywood. He makes like his 12, 20, 25. Yeah, I make like my 18, 15, 12 in Hollywood, Ivan. My 20, yeah, and I'm paying you your 132 million. That's why my company blows out of the water. All the Great Escape actors signed. Once all the Hollywood actors see how much I'm paying all the Great Escape stars, all the Hollywood actors are like, holy shit, man, Ivan's company blows out of the water. All these actors sign like 100 plus million dollar deals, $50 million deals, 23, 25 million deals. This company blows out of the water. Yeah, man. And it comes with perks, too. Obviously. And the actors get featured on the promos, the online promos. And the commercials, they get paid for that. Small A-listers and B-list actors get $250K. The bigger A-listers get $300K, and the really big ones who are worth $200 million get $400,000 for promos. That's nice. No, they don't even get paid for it sometimes. And you get potential earnings in speaking money, obviously, which can range from 400, 700, 800, even $1 million in speaking. What are you gonna call your what are you gonna call your online magazine catalog, Ivan? Sky Source Entertainment News. Sky Source News, Sky Source Entertainment News. And that's where all the news is featured. You have Sky Source Entertainment News, and you get the interviews that are all featured there with the magazine picture, something fucking cool. Like catalog kind of, something like that. Like I showed you yesterday, yeah. Something top notch. They interview the actors, and the interviews get featured there with the magazine picture, something fucking cool. And the commercials play before all the videos. all the trailers and all that stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking cool. Yeah. Who will you have film your commercial? I have my doc team. My doc team will film it. Yeah, you might as well have your doc team film it, right? Yeah, they have the cameraman will film the commercial. Obviously. I'm like, you guys have to come up with an idea for the commercial. I want you writing the script and everything. How long do you want the commercial to be? I would have it be a good 2.5 minutes. Write a quick script for it, and then we do a quick commercial. The actors do a quick commercial with me and VJ. A quick commercial with me and VJ Samsara. Yeah. The case on good your brand is, yeah, man. There's a reason why they want to control your brand, Ivan. Because they know you own a masterpiece and they know you have the keys to the kingdom. That's billions for you and VJ. They don't want you and VJ being being billionaires, man, and being king, queen, small Hollywood movie. They want me to sell and destroy my life and have me and VJ share with the world when we're trash and our life's destroyed. And the Hollywood companies are taking all my money and giving me the peanuts. When the whole world is buying the movie because of me and VJ's keys, but not because of you. And you're stealing from us, yeah. Ivan, it's wrong to steal. I'm like, yeah, and if I sell to you, you're also stealing from me too, man. You're stealing my money, man. Yeah, you're stealing from me too. You don't deserve to control my money. You're not God, man. You didn't create this place. Yeah. Donate. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. So the Gates have an envy, yeah. The Gates have a crazy, psychotic greed and envy towards me and VJ. They envy our relationship. That's why they separate us and cause this mess. And that's why they want me to share. They want to destroy my relationship with my wife after already causing that mess. Because they're rebel people. And they also envy our wealth. They don't want us being multi-billionaires. Controlling our money, king, queen. They want us to be under them and they dupe us and steal our money and give us peanuts. Yeah. That's what God gave you the keys. I know you don't like the keys, Ivan. You trip and everything. And people hate on you with the keys. But the keys is easy money, man. God gave you the keys that way you can make your easy money, your easy billions. And the Gates don't dupe you. Some Sarah? Hey, man. The Gates are never going to let you and VJ be billionaires if you sell in Hollywood. It's not going to happen. Victoria Justice sold out to Hollywood system because she's fucking stupid. And she's the only one who told me no, is they duped her. They're going to dupe you too if you sell Ivan. Your life will be destroyed with your wife. You'll be sharing with VJ forever with the world. You're going to be a dirty slave for the rest of your life. Me and VJ are not free. We're dirty slaves for the rest of our life. The Gates are going to dupe you, Ivan, destroy your life, man. That's why I got to give you the keys away. Don't dupe you. I know it's scared to die. All I got to do is wake up 1 minute later. You get over with. You get to be king. And VJ can with you, and you control your brand. Your Zane's brand is all yours. You control it. And you make your billions off that. I don't know, you're 15 billion bucks off that. And with your 50 billion bucks, you can start your own film studio, Skiv Entertainment, and you can get Peter Jackson and all the Hollywood actors out of the Hollywood system, and they work for you. And you can pay them more money, and you have a much better company in Hollywood. So I'm saying, don't let the kids dupe you, Ivan. You don't want to go to Hollywood. Hollywood is what? I don't want to go to Hollywood, man. Hollywood's not for me. I don't want to be in Hollywood, man. Why the fuck would I be in Hollywood when I can start my own film studio bare in Hollywood? Fund my movies, win more money, and I can sign that massive on Amazon and get the Hollywood actors out of Hollywood and pay them more money than what they make in Hollywood. and give them better price. Why the fuck would I sell in Hollywood? Like, duh, it's common sense. Yeah. I told you, all the Hollywood, I'm talking to you Hollywood actors, all you guys who are chosen for my movies, once you do my movie, you're going to go back to Hollywood and let me how you go to zero. I'm not going to do that, man. You can bail you want, I'm not going to resign you. Yeah. Some Sarah? Go to zero. Yeah, there you go. But the Hollywood actors are gonna beg, yeah, man. All the great escape actors, the Zanus actors are gonna beg their ass off me to resign. But I'm not gonna resign, man. You're not good for next movie. I'm not gonna have a same action movie. You're gonna go back to the Hollywood system and be let me how you go to deserve, man. I saved your ass for this movie. I got you out of the Hollywood system. You made you got your check, your millions, and you experienced that glorious sense of fame with the movie. You were a big famous movie star for my movie. And now you're going to go back to Hollywood and let me how you go deserve. I'm not going to save you for the next movie, I'm sorry. You can bail you one, even shed tears, guys. It's not going to work, man. You're not good at the next movie, I'm sorry. But they're going to beg desperately, man. The agent's going to tell them, yeah, guys, be desperate, beg your ass off for IMDb to resign you, man. It might work, man. Just beg, man. Be desperate. They might show pity and maybe they resign you for the next movie, but it's not going to work on me. You're not good at that movie, guys. Bell you want, sir. Don't hate them, son. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking tired. Today was busy at Dindy's, man. It's fucking busy today. I was so tired. Yeah, man, 4 or 5 more years until I'm done, and I'm sick and tired of doing these shitty fucking jobs for peanuts. Dishwashing is blood, sweat, and tears, man. It's dirty work. It's a lot of work, and I get paid shitty money for it. Not bad money for someone who doesn't pay rent, but I mean, this is below my pay rate. I'm not supposed to be washing dishes for $900 every 2 weeks. I'm supposed to be a multi-billionaire, but the gates betray me because they're fucking wicked people, man. They're evil people. Hence why this money. If you think after locking all the doors, I'm going to do that evil to me, I pour a bus when there's my book, you're going to take it wrong, but you're crazy, man. You're not touching a dime, my book, man. Zero. That money's for me, VJ. It's not for you. So I'm saying you're just a greedy pig. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm fucking happy. I don't want you controlling my money. I don't want you being a multi-billionaire with VJ. It's going to piss me off. Yeah, they don't want me being small. I'm going to be with VJ. Being living that multi-billionaire life, man. Owning our $650 million house. Our high-end cars, our jets, yeah, and our yachts, and our own big film studio, rocking our nice clothes, and travel on the whole stay at the best suites. They don't want something in that life. They're envious, hence why they lock the doors on me, VJ, because they're crazy people. And they want me to sell. They want to dupe me. Hopefully we try buying him with that, then we dupe him, and he sells. We destroy his life, his relationship with his wife, and we steal all his money and give him peanuts. Yeah, but I choose the choice. I'd rather wake up all day and have to do that, man. No way. No fucking way, man. Yeah. Because the scariest thing about dying is before you die. Once you die, you're out. So I'm in. The day happens. I die. I wake up literally like 1 minute later. I wake up in the hospital. I get it over with. So would you rather go through that horror and wake up 1 minute in the hospital and get your freedom, your financial control, and your wife off fresh yourself? I'm going to be. Or would you rather be scared to die and then you live, but the gates destroy your life? You get VJ who's trash, and you're trash. You're sharing with everyone in the world forever, and you're in Hollywood, but our relationship's destroyed. We just cry in my arms every night because she sees hell. When I have sex with her, my father runs away. She doesn't see my father. And we're constantly fucking people every day. Well, our life will be destroyed. And the gates are ruling over us, and we're not king, queen. And they're stealing all my money, giving me peanuts, man. They're gonna steal all my money and give me the peanuts. When the world is not buying movie because of you, man. They're buying because of me, VJ, not because of you. And you're stealing my money, yeah, man. That's why I came with the keys, so the gates won't do me, Sarah. That's why God gave you the keys, Ivan. I'm gonna get some dupe you. Come on. Samsara? Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why VJ cries to you, Ivan. You know she got duped by the gates. The gates duped her, man. VJ's fucking stupid, man. You sell out when you have the keys. Yeah, man. So she wants a piece of your billions? Yeah, man. She wants a piece of my billions. Yeah. And she wants to be with me. She loves me. She wants to be with me. And she wants to see the light. She doesn't want to see hell. And she also has professional goals, too. She wants to be the most famous movie star in the world with me and get paid her billions for it. She doesn't want to work in Hollywood and make her like $300K for her movies. No, she wants to make the billions with me off the movie. And live that amazing life with me, obviously. Yeah, I want to be a movie star live, and I want to try that. I want to feature the magazine. I want to do the commercials with him. I want to go world tour with him. I want to sign my mask with Amazon. I want to be the boss with him for the Sky Source Studio company, Sky Source Entertainment Studio, film studio company. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the main event with him. Yeah, she's crazy. That's why she cries. Because she got duped in Hollywood. She's fucking stupid, man. She has a shitty career. Yeah, Vijay, you have a shitty career, man. Like, you're doing all these, guest roles in movies and all these shitty independent movies. Because most of Vijay's movies that she does are all terrible movies. Yeah. The only good thing she did was I County and Victoria's. Everything else is all shit. The Rocky Horror Picture Show she did, the remake was terrible. I don't know if you read it, that Rocky Horror Picture that you did, the remake was horrible, man. That was a horrible remake, man. It was terrible. But the whole world still saw it. But the Gates Live wasn't there, yeah. I saw that too, yeah. I saw the movie. I saw the TV movie. It was terrible, man. Not as good as the original. I saw clips of the original on YouTube. The original was much better than the fucking shit show that remake was, man. You know, Ivan, that was terrible. Yeah, that Rocky Horror remake that you did, VG, was terrible, man. That you did, like, I don't know, 9 years ago. That was terrible. Yeah. Terrible, yeah. The only really good thing she did was Victorious. Victorious was an amazing show. I told you, even the Gates locked doors on VJ. She made shitty money. And the whole, you guys all saw, yeah, we all saw Victorious. And VJ made her shitty money for it. So VJ made the network a lot of money and they paid her peanuts for it. Because the Gates locked the doors. Yeah, I don't care if VJ makes us money and all that stuff. Lock the doors in her pairs, shitty money. I don't want her being worth like $1 billion. They're fucking crazy people, the Gates. You think I'm going to sell and have you do me and steal my money? You're crazy, man. The money off the book, the Zane's book, is my money. It's not yours. You're not touching it, not my book, man. Zero. It's my money, not yours. Yeah, there you go. I have the keys. I don't sell to you, man. I have the keys to the kingdom. I'll sell to you. There you go. Yeah. And I'm hungry. I didn't eat all day, man. Yeah. Well, if you're eating gummies, yeah, gummies doesn't fill you up, right? Gummies is candy, right? Doesn't fill you up. I have my Disney's food, but that's all. I didn't eat anything all day today. Yeah. Yeah. How was money bring off your book, by the way, honey? I made $50 million, VJ. You made $15 billion off your book. I'm like, yeah, she's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money, Ivan. Are you gonna share that with me, honey? And I'm saying, yeah, VJ. I will relax. I'll share the money with you. Are you gonna share your money with you? I'll share my money with you, Ivan. Yeah. When we go to Vancouver, I'll register for the cars. We'll share the money together. Yeah, you're welcome, you fucking crazy woman. Yeah. Ivan, we can start that film studio. I know, VJ. Ivan, we can adapt your book into a movie, Ivan. Yeah, we can make it for like $1.8 million. Yeah, VJ, we're gonna make our billions back off that. Yeah. I know. I invest $1.8 million into Zanes. I make $7 billion off Zanes. $6.8 billion off Zanes. I made like $4 billion in profit. But don't forget, Peter's taking $700 million of that, and I'm giving like all my major stars royalties, as well as my 17 and Guillermo del Toro. It adds up. I might walk away maybe $1 billion. My money will be gone around there. $1.1 million, my money's gone. No, sorry, maybe like $900 million of my money's gone. Me and Vijay gave $900 million of our money away. Peter took the bulk of it. He took his $700 million. And another maybe 200 is going towards paying all the stars their royalties, as well as my 17. Their royalties, as well as Guillermo del Toro, his $17 million. Because Guillermo del Toro, he's a big director, you have to pay him, right? He gets the 17 million of the back end, Guillermo del Toro, yeah. And we still make our, I don't know, 5.9 billion. We made like what? Yeah, 4 billion in profit. We also make our billions off the merchandise. I don't know, 5 billion off the merch. We make like maybe 8 billion off, I don't know, 7.5 billion off the game. Me and VJ make. So me and VJ invested a good 1.8 billion into the game, into the movie. Then plus 500 million. That's 3.3 billion. Sorry, 2.3 billion. And you also have the money going towards the studio. That's like, I don't know, 400 million. 3.6 billion. So we invested like $3.6 billion into all that, into our company and the movie and the game. We make like $17 billion off that. Good return, man. Nice profit, man. Good investment. That's why everything's so easy for me, VJ. We have the keys to the kingdom. We're gonna make our money back. Yeah, VJ, even if we make Zanes for $2 billion, it's not risky. We're gonna make our money back. We just have to, but you have to price the box set for a considerable amount of money. That way you make a nice profit. If it costs Amazon $35 for the box set, don't sell the box set for like $60. You're not gonna make much profit off that. You have to sell for like 125, 135. That way you make a nice profit. And maybe we make our 6.8 or 7 or 8 billion off the movie, or 9 billion perhaps, 8.5 off the movie. We make a nice profit, Sarah. Yeah. How much do you think you'll make off the movie? Probably about $7 billion, maybe around there. I make. The merch probably less. I might make maybe 4.5, maybe 5 billion off the merch, and the game was most likely to do the most. Maybe 7.5, 8 billion off the game. I mean, we should make our 18 billion off all that, or we might make more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I don't know. Probably around that range, right? Good investment. Yeah. And that's what I mean, VJ. We don't need to start any other business. We're making enough money off our company. Yeah, I mean, this is more than money for us. We don't need more money. Yeah, we made billions off this. There's a saying as well, how much money is enough. Yes, I love money, but I'm not a money fanatic whereby I'm obsessed with money. Whereby I want to I want to just start so many businesses and make as much money as I can. I'm not crazy like the sharks in Shark Tank who invest their money in like 80 businesses. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. I think I might go make something to eat upstairs, guys. I'm hungry. I don't know what to eat, though. There's like no foodie upstairs. Yeah. Oh, I work again tomorrow, Dinties. Oh. Now, I might work Thursday. Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah. 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 So Skyforce will be new Hollywood. Yeah, Skyforce is the new Hollywood. It's like Hollywood, but better than Hollywood. There's a reason why all the Zane stars are gonna beg me to resign them. Peter will beg too. Yeah. You know, Ivan's company is a ticket out of the Hollywood system, and he pays us more than we're making Hollywood. And he has much bigger budget movies, better perks, and much crazier fame. And he pays us for the promos, for the magazine promos and commercials. This is the new Hollywood. Yeah, it's better than Hollywood, my company, man. Much better than Hollywood. Much better. It blows out of the water. Yeah. Yeah. Even Timothy Chalamet and Russell Crowe for Zanus, if they're chosen after Zanus, they're gonna beg. And those guys are big, powerful actors. Timothy Chalamet signed a first look deal with Warner Bros. Yeah. And even he's Iron Man. I don't want to. Even though like I make good money in Holland, I don't want to work. I don't want to work in Holland. I want to work for you, Ivan. Please, please, Ivan. Please, VJ. I'm like, look, man. You can bail your wine and shed tears. You're not good. That's what I'm not going to be signing you, Timothy. I'm saying you're getting what? You're getting selfish, man. You have to think about other actors, not what you. Ivan, I don't care about those actors, man. Just fucking resign. I'm like, no. You're not good for that movie, guys. Russell Crowe will beg too. I'm like, no, Russell Crowe, you're not good for the Great Escape of Keanu Reeves. No, Russell Crowe actually is good for the Great Escape of Keanu Reeves as the big boss, but I'm not going to have him be in the Great Escape. He's going to piss off a lot of actors and agents in Hollywood. It's not fair, Russell Crowe. He is cheaper than Keanu Reeves and all them and Ben Affleck, right, Russell Crowe, right? Yeah. No! Because after Russell Crowe does Zanus, who he made, I don't know, he made his 54 million after taxes. He signed his 100 million deal. He made his 54 million after taxes. So after Russell Crowe does Zanus, it'll be worth his like $180 million, $190 million. So now he can bargain for that Ben Affleck contract. He knows I can pay him more. Yeah. Russell Crowe knows I can easily pay him his 75 for the greatest save. I easily pay him his 23 million and his 14 million, 15 million sign bonus. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. That's a bigger contract than even his Zanus contract. I'm not going to have Russell Crowe in the Great Escape. Even though he's very good for the big boss, I'm not going to have him in the Great Escape. Because it's not fair to the other actors in Hollywood, man. You have to give other actors in Hollywood a chance to be on movies. Not just about you guys. I'm not going to have us in act on movie, guys. You can't be selfish. Ivan, please, man. Resign me, man. Please. I'm like, no, man. You're not good at that movie, man. I launched your careers. You're welcome. You're going to go back to Hollywood that night you deserve. Don't hate me. Listen, yeah. Yeah, man. So even for the Great Escape, all the ages will bet. Yeah, even guys like Matt Damon, Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, Denzel Washington, if I choose him, Robert Downey Jr., he's powerful in Hollywood doing his Avengers movies, right? Even Tom Cruise. Even Tom Cruise will beg. He shows up for the Great Escape. Even he will beg, "Hi, man, can I be in your next movie? Your romance story?" I'm like, "No, Tom Cruise. You're not good for the romance story at all, Samsara." No, I've been like, VJ, like, I'm not kidding around. I know you think I'm joking around. I'm not playing the games, man. Can you please resign, man? I want to be free. I want to make my millions. I want to make my millions and be free. I don't want to go back to Hollywood just to be left behind, Ivan. Please, man. I'm like, no, man. You're not good, man. You're not good for that movie, guys. You're getting selfish, Samsara. And the agents are all going to tell the actors, yeah, beg your ass off for Ryan Reed to resign you for the next movie. Yeah, they beg. Desperately, man. They're being very sincere. And some of them might tear up, Ivan, please. VJ, please, 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 Ivan. Please, VJ, please. Please. It was there. They're making it hard. Look, man, your pity game's not going to work for you, man. You're not good for the romance stories, I'm sorry. But they're going to beg, man. Because my company's burning Hollywood. They experience that worldwide family, man. And they know when they go back to Hollywood, they're going to be left behind. Yeah, they're going to go back to Hollywood just being left behind. Yeah, and making less money, right? Yeah. Why don't you make multiple movies a year? That way you give Hollywood actors an opportunity, more jobs for your company. Because if I do that, I can lose money. I'm not going to invest like $600 million extra dollars of my own money into all these movies. You can lose money. Yes, the Hollywood actors could sell their movies, but all A-listers have flops in their careers. So it's not guaranteed my movie will be successful. You know what I'm saying? It could be successful, but it can also flop. It's risky. To protect my investment, I have to be the face of my movie, and VJ has to be the face of the movie to protect the investment. Otherwise, if you don't have me and her be the face of the movie could perhaps lose money. It can also make a lot of money, but it can perhaps lose money. Because it's a Sky Source movie and I have the keys, the world will know about it. But some people might not really care to buy it. I don't really care about this movie. They might not buy it. Whereas an Iron Region movie, people pay for that. So, yeah, VJ, if you want to protect our massive investment into our movies, we have to be the face of the movie. The leads. We have to be in the movie to protect the investment. Otherwise, it's risky. The film entertainment industry is a very risky business, man. Yeah. Francis Coppola, whatever his name is, the guy who did The Godfather, he invested $100 million of his own money into Megalopolis, and that movie flopped, which means he lost his money, man. He lost his $100 million. Yeah, it's risky, man. The film entertainment industry is very risky. There's a saying in the entertainment industry: never put your own money into never self-finance your movie. There's a saying in the entertainment industry: never self-finance your movie. You have to find backers for your movie. Financial backers for your movie. Either take a loan from the bank or find out financial investors to invest money in your movie. Never self-finance your movie. It's risky. You could lose your money, man. Francis Coppola lost his $100 million. He didn't make any money off his movie, man. He invested $100 million into Megalopolis, and the movie flopped with Adam Driver. It flopped, and he lost his money, man. It's risky, yeah. Whereas for me, it's not risky. As long as I'm the face of the movie, as long as me and Vijay are the face of the movie, it's not risky. We're going to make our money back. Unless we invest, like, I don't know, $5 million into the movie, that's risky. We can lose our money. But I'm not going to make a movie that much money. Like, $700 million investment, $750 million investment in The Great Escape is not risky. Me and Vijay have the keys. And as long as we're the face of the movie, the whole world will buy it. It's not risky. Yeah, that's how we protect our investment. For the game, too, if me and Vijay are in the game, a lot of fans will buy it, too. And the merchandise is not risky either. Well, me and Vijay are not investing in money in the merch. Amazon is paying for the merch. But the merch is not risky either. People will pay for the merch, obviously. It's not risky, obviously. So, Sarah? Oh. No, I haven't seriously, man. Beware of the greedy actors, agents, and managers, man. They're greedy Hollywood, man. They're greedy based because they know me, VJ's. Because they know me, VJ's 4K Blu-ray movie will do billions in the profit, and the merchandise will do billions in profit, and the game will do billions in profit. The agents are going to try and get a bigger chunk of the pie because the agents and managers in Hollywood are greedy pigs, man. Especially the ones who represent the A-list actors, they're greedy pigs, man. Yeah, Tom Cruise's agent might want like a $400 million royalty check. I'm like, no, I'm not paying Tom Cruise that. He gets 185. Ivan, Tom Cruise is big, man. Do you know how big Tom Cruise is? I'm like, guys, man, don't play that game with me, man. Hollywood may be big, but in my movie, he's not the main show. Stop thinking about him being in Hollywood. He's no longer in Hollywood. He's now in my movie. When he's in my movie, Tom Cruise is not the main show. Obviously, he's gonna make my movie better. He'll help build buzz. He's a big, powerful actor. He'll make my movie much better, but he's not the main show. I'm not gonna pay him like a $300, $400 royalty check. You're fucking crazy. That's a good chunk of my profits gone, man. You're crazy. No, he gets 185. Tom Cruise for The Great Escape. That's a good deal for him for the royalties, and I can pay him his $51 million for his base and his bonus. Pay him a $20.9 million signing bonus. Tom Cruise. That's a good deal for him, and his $30 million salary, and he gets $185 million of the film profits. You can pay him $16 million for the game. What about $16 million for the game and $50 million in profits of the game? I'm like, no, you guys are getting greedy. No, he gets $16 million base. That's it. He doesn't get any money off the game. He's not getting a piece of the profits of the game, and he gets his $13.5 million for the profits of the merch, the merchandise profit. That's a good deal for Tom Cruise. He signed like his almost 260 something million deal, which is like a $95 million deal, almost a $200 million deal in his American money. Tom Cruise doesn't make $200 million, $260 million in Hollywood. He makes like his 20, his 30. Sometimes he might get $50 million in the royalties. Yeah, that's how much he makes. For Top Gun, he made $100 million. He got his $12 million, I believe, and he made $100 million of the gross. But even that's not the contract he signed for The Great Escape. The Great Escape is a bigger contract than that. That's why my company's blowing all the water. Boiling Hall of the Water, yeah, man. I'm saying? Why, you're paying Tom Cruise more than Keanu Reeves? Yeah, Tom Cruise is bigger than Keanu Reeves. That's why I'm paying more money. Obviously, I'm paying him quite a bit more for the back end royalties and the game and the merch because he's bigger than Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is worth $380 million. By the time I do the greatest hit, will be worth his $400 plus million. So I can give Keanu Reeves $135 million of the back end film profits, 4K Blu-ray film profits, and he gets his $48 million. I'm not going to pay him 50. Pay him a bit less. 48. You know what? No, pay Keanu Reeves 47. You gotta watch for your budget. Pay Keanu Reeves his $20 million bonus and a $27 million salary is 47. Because you gotta create room to pay your crewmen. The crewmen are very important. You gotta create room to pay them the 150K. You have to, yeah, man. A good like $3 million is enough to pay like, I don't know, like 30, 35, 40 crewmen. So you gotta create room to pay your crewmen. The crewmen are very important. They need to get paid the 150K for the movie. It's not just about the actors, right? Your stars are very important, but your crewmen are very important too. Yeah, they have to get paid, man. It's very important they get paid, right? Yeah. It's very important. Samsara? Ivan, what about $200 million for Keanu Reeves? I'm like, no. Keanu Reeves is not getting $200 million. He gets $135. That's a good deal for him. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He made more for the majors, but after that, he never made that kind of money. Yeah, I make like my Ivan, in Hollywood sometimes I make like my 5, I make like my 10, my 15. Yeah, I'm paying you way more than what you make in Hollywood, Keanu Reeves. That's a good deal for you if I choose him, right? Keanu Reeves is my first choice for The Great Escape. Tom Cruise is my second choice. Yeah, there's other actors too who are good for the part 2 in Hollywood. Yeah. Rob Downey Jr. is my second choice for The Big Boss. Denzel Washington is my third choice for The Big Boss. Why are you choosing Rob Downey Jr. over Denzel Washington? The key factor is because of his age. Denzel Washington will be in his 80s if he's chosen for The Great Escape, will be in his 80s. He'll be like 85. He's much older. He can still play the part, but he'll be much older. Hence why Rob Downey Jr. is my second choice after Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck is my first choice. But Rob Downey Jr. is more expensive than Ben Affleck. He's worth more than Ben Affleck, obviously. You have to pay Rob Downey Jr. more money. Rob Downey Jr. is worth $300 million now, but he's doing the 2 Avengers movies. I heard he's making like $200 million for both movies. He's making $100 million for Doomsday, and I heard another $100 million for Secret Wars. So if he makes that money, he'll be worth his $400 plus million. By the time I do The Great Escape, Rob Downey Jr. might be worth maybe $450 million. So for him, you can pay him, if he's worth that, you can pay him maybe $145 million of the back end film profits, and you pay him his $50 million salary, $30 million salary, $20 million bonus. That's a good deal. And $150 million of the back end. If he's worth like $450 by then, if he's worth like $420 ish around there, then you pay him $135 of the back end. Like you sign him to the Keanu Reeves deal, $10 million for the game, $7 million for the merch. That's a good deal for Rob Downey Jr. Doesn't make that in Hollywood. That's more than what he made for Avengers, right? Avengers, he's making $100 million, and I signed him to like a $200 million deal, which is a $140 million deal in American money. That's $40 million more than what he made for his Avengers movie, Doomsday. So I'm paying more than what he makes in Hollywood. Right? That's a good deal for him. Oh, does it come with perks? Yes, Rob Downey Jr. It comes with perks. You get flown on my private jet. You get to part up my $600 million house. You get to part up in my yacht. You do tables in my yacht, tables in my house, tables in my office. You get your luxury buffet. You get your limo services, 24-hour limo services for training, during training in Vancouver. You're staying in a luxury suite. You get to party up with a hotel party in Italy, and you get featured a card event. Yeah, you get to do the Sky Source Entertainment weekly promos. You get paid for it. Get your 400K for it. It's a good deal for. I have Robert 1 million. I'm like, no, Robert, I'm not gonna pay you one. You're getting greedy, man. Ivan, I'm big, man. Robert, man, you may be big in Hollywood, you're not me, man. I know you may be the main show for your Marvel Avengers movies, but you're not me. Stop thinking that you're in Hollywood. You're no longer in Hollywood. You're in Sky Source. You're in the Sky Source movie, and me and VJ are leads in the movie. When you're in my movie, you're not the main show. You help build buzz. You're a part of the show, but you're not the main show. I'm not going to have you rip me out and have you do me and have me overpay you, man. I'm already overpaying you more than what you make in Hollywood. This is my final offer. It's a deal. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, it's a deal, Robert. I'm sorry. Sign me up, you know what I'm saying? Ivan, you're paying me all this money. There's no strings attached to the contract. No, Robert, you get your free with me. He's like, holy shit. Ivan's company's better in Hollywood. Yeah, he's like, thank you, man. I appreciate it, Ivan. Yeah, you're welcome. Robert Downey Jr. is actually really good for the big boss, man. Maybe he might be my first choice. I don't know. No, I think Ben Affleck is better, but you can argue Robert Downey Jr. might be better for the big boss than Ben Affleck. But I mean, it's like that's where you have to have him compete, man. Have Ben Affleck compete with Robert Downey Jr. Ben Affleck's my first choice, but have him compete with Robert Downey Jr. for the big boss, and they both destroy the role because they want that part so bad. Yeah, I want to experience that worldwide glorious sense of fame with Ivan and VJ, man, and get out of the Hollywood system. Yeah, they all want to work with me so bad, Hollywood actors. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why Sky's so blow in the water. Yeah, man. Yeah. So Hollywood will be throwing all these actors out of offers. Yeah, they will, but they can't compete with my company. Yeah. For Xanus, The Great Escape, they're going to be throwing all these actors a lot of offers, but their agents are all going to be like, yeah, sorry, guys, I'm going to have my actor work for Skyforce, man. Yeah, sorry, guys, we can't compete with IMD's company, man. IMD are the bank, they have billions in their account, they have the keys to the kingdom. Their movies are doing billions in profit. Our movies don't make that kind of money. We can't pay you that kind of money, guys. We can't afford it. Yeah. Paying one actor $80 million in a Hollywood movie is a good chunk of the studio's profits gone. Most Hollywood studios make maybe 30, 40, 50, 100. Like a big successful movie might make maybe 150 million in profit, in net profit, in gross profit. So the Hollywood companies are very limited in how much they can pay these actors. Whereas for my company, it's unlimited. I can afford to pay 5, 6 actors nice, big, fat royalty checks, man. And it's not affecting me and VJ's paycheck because we're making billions, man. Me and VJ are probably gonna make, I don't know, our maybe 3.5, 3.8, 3.7 billion off The Great Escape. After we paid all the actors, me and VJ we still made our 2.9 billion in net profit on a $700 million investment. Yeah, the Hollywood can't compete with my company, man. I'm grossing way more than the Hollywood companies for my profits. They can't compete with me and VJ's company, man. That's why they all feel like all the executives feel like shit. Yeah, sorry guys, we can't compete with we can't compete with Sky Source, man. Hey, you can't compete with Sky Source, my company blows hell of water, yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. Hey, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and see if there's something to eat, man. I'm fucking hungry. Be back in a sec. Almost done, guys. Get your own way, guys. Don't hate us. I hope you guys enjoy this show I'm making for you. Full Sky Source. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry for the long wait. My food is warming, so in a good like 10 minutes I'm gonna go get my food. I can make maybe an hour and like 20. How much time is left? Yeah, an hour, maybe 25-minute video. 20-minute video, and I'm done. Watch my show with you guys, and after that I'm gonna watch some Neotus, Star Wars Theory. Neotus. Yeah, Star Wars Theory's Star Wars Vader 2 fan film, guys. The trailer will be released soon on this channel, Star Wars Theory. So stay tuned for that. Hey, welcome you. I'm promoting your channel. That's how nice I am. If you guys want to support his saber company, go to theorysabers.com. You can purchase high-end sabers if you're a Star Wars fan, right? You're welcome to these. I'm promoting your brand. That's how nice I am. I'm a nice guy. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm nice, man. I'm a nice guy, man. Yeah. Yeah, but Skysis will blow out of the water. Blow it out of the water. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So Russell Crowe is good for Zayas. Yes, he is. He's good for Maramis, the captain of the Archers. But I have to. He's going to cost me more money. I have to pay him his $18 million base and his $9.7 million bonus, Russell Crowe. And I have to give him $55 million of the film profit, the back end of the film profits. Pay him like, I don't know, his like $4 million for the game, and give him like $3 million, $2.8 million, whatever it is for the merch. Yeah. He signed like his $92 million deal Canadian money, which is like a $100 million deal in his Australian money. A $100+ million, a $102 million deal in his Australian money. So Russell will sign a $100 million deal for Zaynus if he's chosen. A massive contract, man. He doesn't make that all. He'll find his mind. He's like, holy shit, Ivan's company blows hot water. I don't make this on. All I make like my 12, my 15, my 20, yeah, my 8. Yeah, he makes his 8, 12, 15, 20 in Hollywood, Russell Crowe. Yeah. And he gets his $300K for the promos. Ivan, you're doing a Skiv Source Entertainment use magazine promo and commercials. I'm like, yeah, Russell Crowe. Do I get paid for that? Yeah, Russell Crowe. His age alive, does Russell Crowe get paid for that? Yeah, he gets his $300K. Alright, what about $2 million for Russell Crowe? I'm like, guys, like, you're actually pissing me off, man. You're getting greedy. I know you smell well in the water. You want to make more money for yourself. Stop being greedy, guys. I'm not gonna pay Russell Crowe $2 million for the promos. He's ripped me off. He gets $300K, man, for the magazine promos. I'm not gonna pay him more than that, man. Yeah, for the Skiv Source Entertainment News magazine and catalog promo, he gets his $300K for that. $300K for the whole 4 years. During the 4 years, he gets like his $300,000 check. That's a good deal for him. I'm not paying more than that, man. You guys are ripping me off. You're getting greedy, Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. It's a deal, Ivan. Russell signs that contract. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even make this out, Ivan. I saw like a $90 million. Like, holy shit, your company blows out of the water, Ivan. Yeah, is it common perks, Ivan? Yeah, Russell Crowe gets the perks too. It comes with perks. And you also get potential earnings in speaking Russell Crowe, which can range from $250, $400K, $600K, $800K, even $1 million. The actors might even pull in their $1 million in speaking for Zaynus. Because if I speak at 80 places, let's say all my venues have 10,000+ people, and the actors pull in their, I don't know, their 10, their 8. The actors are making 8, 10, 15, 20 grand. You speak at 80 places, they can even pull in their 900 grand to even $1 million in speaking. Something crazy. That's how much actors make for their salary in Hollywood. And that's how much we're making for just for speaking alone. That excludes their already rich contract. That's why my company blows out of the water. They're making so much money. That's why they're not going to beg. Oh, man, please, man, can I be in that Gray Escape? I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the Gray Escape, okay? You're not good for the movies, Sarah. Okay. I'm going to get my food, guys. Back in a sec. Alright, guys, I'm back. I want just to get my food. Only a little bit of food. It's like my appetizer, right? I have my Denny's food, so I'll talk for maybe 7 more minutes. I'm done here, guys. Yeah, man, Sky's Entertainment will blow out of the water. That's why he's gonna be so boss. Hey, you're welcome, sweetie. Yeah. Why are you so generous with the actors? Because I know me and Weege are gonna make an embarrassment of riches, man. We're making way more than the actors. Me and Weege are gonna make our billions off the movie merchant game. So it doesn't hurt to give the Hollywood actors a nice piece of the pie. But if their agents get greedy and they want like $300 million of their rollies, I'm like, no, man, I'm not gonna pay an actor that. They're not worth that. The only ones who I'll pay more than $250 million are the directors, because directors are big directors, in my opinion, are worth more than the actors because they're the ones who are steering the ship. The directors are very important. Hence why they deserve to get paid more money. But I'm not going any higher than $250 million for a Hollywood actor for my company. But the only ones who can get their $200+ million are the ones who are like guys like a guy like Dwayne Johnson, because he's worth $800 million. He can bargain for his $250 million of the royalties for the movie. And someone like him, you have to pay him like 25 million for the game, and you can pay him, it's like 20 million for the merch. 22 million for the merch because he's really big. But even Dwayne Johnson's not me and VJ. That's why I'm not gonna let his agent do my that for him in that movie. If Dwayne Johnson shows her in that movie, I'm not gonna let him do me like that, man. Like, yeah, he may be big, but he's still not me and VJ. I'm not gonna do my that, I'm sorry. Because the agents might tell me, all right, you know how big Dwayne Johnson is, and Tom Cruise and Keanu Reeves and all of them, and Ben Affleck are. Yeah, in Hollywood they may be big, but in my movie they're not the main show. Because I'm not going to dupe me. I'm not going to overpay them to have them dupe me, I'm sorry. I'm already paying them more than what they make in Hollywood. I'm not going to pay them more. It's just like, yeah, it's a good deal. I'm sorry. Sarah? Yeah, I'm gonna have that talk with VJ. When we start to okay, VJ, this is my payment structure for the actors. If their agents want more money, we gotta be strict and say no. Okay, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, we can give them royalties that way. Our company's better in Hollywood. But don't pay them any more than this, Ivan. You don't want the actors taking more of our money. I know, VJ. But me and VJ are going to make our billions off the movie version game. It's an embarrassment of riches. Hence why, yeah. So think about this. I don't know. If Robert Downey Jr. is chosen for The Great Escape, he signed his what? His $200 million deal. His 10 million deal. But me and VJ are making like, I don't know, our 3.7 billion off the movie. And maybe our 2.5 billion off the merch, and maybe our 5 billion off the game. We made our like 10 billion off the Great Escape brand. To compare Robert Downey Jr.'s 200, I don't know, 50 million, 10 million deal, whatever it is, to me, VJ's 10 billion we're making off the brand. We're making way more, and that's why give the actors a nice piece of royalties, Ivan. That way they're happy and they share the goal with you. They get paid a lot of money, obviously. And you give them nice perks, and you give them their freedom, and then they work that way. They work really hard for you, and the experience that goes as advantage you. But if their agents get greedy and want more money, I'm not paying them more money, guys. You're getting greedy. Because Robert Downey Jr. is a greedy pig. He might want $200 million, $250 million. I'm like, no, Robert, you're not worth that, man. You're getting greedy, man. You may be the main show in your Avengers movies, but you're not the main show in my movie, man, Rob. I'm not gonna have you do that, man. Samsara. If you chosen for The Great Escape, Samsara. I even want a percentage deal. I'm like, no. For my company, there is no percentage deal because I don't want the actors duping me. Percentage deals risky because the actors, percentage deals are not good, guys. Because percentage deals, you don't know how much money you're making. You might make less, you might make more, and you don't want to do a thing where you give an actor a percentage deal and they walk away with like $300 million of your money, $250 million of your money, and they ripped you off. That's why the best thing to do is a fixed amount. You get a piece of the back end profits, but it's a fixed amount of the profits. It's not a percentage deal. That way they don't. That way I know they don't do. And a fixed amount's better because you know you're guaranteed going to make that money. Whereas a percentage deal, you might worry, you might make less, you might make more. It's not. We don't know how much money you're going to make for percentage deals. And percentage deals, you can easily get ripped off for that, right? You can easily find ways to rip the actors off with a percentage deal. The fixed amount deal's better. The actors know they're guaranteed going to make that money. It's better. It's better that way. I know I'm doing it. That way they don't rip me off. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. That's why Sky Source will blow hell out of the water, man. Sky Source will be the brand new Hollywood, the updated brand new Hollywood. Better than Hollywood, yeah, man. Even my red carpets are better than Hollywood. Yeah, it's better than Hollywood. Crazier fans, man. It's crazy. The only thing cool about Hollywood carpets is you get the news. The news outlets are at Hollywood red carpet events, and it gets featured on the news. Whereas my red carpet, the only news people pretty much are the interviewers who are going to interview the actors for the red carpet event. Because I'm also going to have, for my Sky Source news, I'm going to have all the interviews for the red carpet event featured there, and some of the red carpet pictures featured. No, the red carpet pictures will be featured on the red. No, my red carpet section. That's where the news for the red carpet is featured, and all the pictures are featured there. And the interviewers interview the actors, and the doc team's filming them. But there's no news outlets for my company. I didn't sell to the gates. But it's still a better event than what you get in Hollywood. Crazier fans, man, than what you get in Hollywood. My red carpet events are crazy, man. Something fucking wild and crazy. And I host all my red carpet events at a Lushy Hotel for my movies, which is fucking cool. After you do the red carpet event, you get drunk with me and VJ and the cast and crew. And you party out for like 6 hours. Everyone gets drunk. Amazing event at the hotel. And once the 2 days are up, the journey ends, and that's when all the actors are begging hard. The agents are begging me to resign their actors. Even the agents are going to beg me, VJ, can you consider these actors for your next movie? I'm like, no. They're not good for the next movie, and they're begging. The agents are trying their best to get their actors work for my next movie. And all the actors are begging me to resign them. It's crazy. Yeah. Mercedes, with the Great Escape, it's crazy, man. Yeah, they're all begging hard. That's why VJ made that bet on Nissan, man. It's crazy. Yeah, man. That's why she cries to you, Ivan. She wants a piece of your billions. And she wants to be the most famous movie star. She wants to be the most famous movie star with you, Ivan. And make her billions as a movie star. It's nice to be the most famous movie star in the world and have your freedom, obviously. And you get paid your billions for it. Yeah, VJ, me and you are the most famous movie stars in the world, and we get paid our billions for it. Not our millions, we get paid our billions for it, man. We're Great Escape, we work on it for 2.5 years. We do like 4 months of shooting, it's done. We get our check for the merch, we get our check for the game, we get our check for the movie. Yeah. So you can Rob Downey Jr. beg. Yeah, Rob Downey Jr., if he's chosen for the Great Escape, he'll beg too. He's a big, powerful actor who doesn't show getting roles, and he's Ivan Man. I'm like, Robert, man, like you're in Marvel, Ivan Man. Like, Marvel is not your company, Ivan. I don't want to work for Hollywood. I don't work for you, Ivan. Please, man. I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. Please, can you resign, man, for your next movie, man? Your company blows out of water. I had a blast being a part of your movie, man. Your company blows out of the water. I know, Robert, but you're not good for the romance story at all. So I'm sorry, you're not good at all. Okay? But he'll beg too. You might even tear up and cry. Ivan, please, man. I don't want to be left behind. It's not fair, man. Like, you pay us all this money, we get to experience and set some fame with you, and you just ditch us, and we go back to the Hall system, we're left behind, and you get to experience and set some fame for your next movie, and you're making way more than us, Ivan. It's not fair, Ivan and VJ. I know, but you get what you deserve, guys. You're not good for their unique with K-Jab and Zendaya. You're going to go back to the halls and be left behind. You get what you deserve. I'm not going to save you in that movie, guys. Don't hate me, son. Yeah. That's why Sky Source will be the new, brand new update to Hollywood. Anyways, here's the video, guys. I talked for an hour and 27 minutes. That's good enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Stay tuned. I'll make a video tomorrow after my shift at Denty's. This is Vladimir. I'm signing out. Peace. Hope you guys enjoy this amazing show about Sky Source Entertainment. Peace out, guys. Stay tuned. Don't hate them, son. Bye, guys.